Maya, okay, I have to start with this because it's been rattling around my brain all morning. Imagine you're 67 years old, you've raised 11 children, 11, and one day you just look at your family and say, I'm going for a walk.
Okay. I mean, I say that when I'm going to the mailbox. I'm guessing she didn't just go to the mailbox.
She went for a 2,000-mile walk. She hiked the entire Appalachian Trail, solo, in 1955. We're talking about Emma Rowena Gatewood, but the world knows her as Grandma Gatewood. And Maya, she didn't have a North Face tent or fancy carbon fiber trekking poles. She did the whole thing carrying a homemade denim bag and wearing, wait for it, canvas Keds.
No way. Keds? Like the little flat sneakers? Leo, my feet hurt just thinking about walking to the grocery store in those. How is that even physically possible?
Right? It's like trying to climb Everest in flip-flops. She was basically the accidental pioneer of ultralight backpacking. Her gear was a shower curtain to keep the rain off, an army blanket, and she'd eat berries and watercress she found along the way. When it got cold at night, she didn't have a sub-zero sleeping bag. She would find flat stones, heat them up in a fire, and then lay them out to sleep on.
Wait, really? She slept on hot rocks.
Nature's heating pad. She was so tough. But the thing that gets me is why she did it. She had a really, really difficult life. Her marriage was incredibly heavy, Maya. Lots of domestic violence. She used to run into the woods just to find a moment of peace when things got bad at home. So in a way, the forest was her sanctuary long before she ever stepped foot on the AT.
Wow. It puts a whole different spin on it. It wasn't just a physical challenge. It was like she was finally claiming her freedom. But 1955, I mean, was the trail even well marked back then?
Not even close. It was a mess. Actually, she'd read an article in National Geographic that made it sound like this breezy, beautiful stroll with cabins every few miles. She gets out there and she's like, this is a nightmare. She actually said, for some fool reason, they always lead you right up over the biggest rock to the top of the biggest mountain they can find.
I mean, she's not wrong. That is basically the job description of a mountain trail.
Exactly. But she didn't quit. She got lost the first time she tried in '54, broke her glasses, ran out of food, but she didn't tell a soul she failed. She just went back the next year and crushed it. 146 days. When she finally reached the end at Mount Katahdin in Maine, she signed the register, sang the first verse of America the Beautiful, and just said, I did it. I said I'd do it, and I've done it.
I love that. No big ego, just a promise kept to herself. You know, stories like this really make you want to lace up your shoes. Maybe not Keds, though.
Definitely not Keds.
Definitely not. Hey, if you're listening and you're finding Grandma Gatewood as inspiring as we are, maybe join the loop. We'd love to have you come back tomorrow for another story. We're here every day.
Totally. And the crazy part is, she didn't stop at one hike. She did the whole Appalachian Trail 3 times. She became the first person to ever do that. And then at 71, she decided to hike the Oregon Trail, 2,000 miles from Missouri to Oregon, following the path of the pioneer wagons.
At 71? Leo, she's like a superhero. What did her kids think? I mean, she has 11 of them.
They basically just knew she was resilient. When she said she was going for a walk, they didn't even ask where. They were just like, okay, Mom, see you later. She became a total celebrity, too. She was on the Today Show, Groucho Marx's show, but she never let it go to her head. She just kept working on trails. She even helped build the Buckeye Trail in Ohio well into her 80s.
It's amazing how one person's walk can change things. The article says she's credited with actually saving the Appalachian Trail because all the media coverage made people realize, oh, we should probably maintain this thing.
Exactly. She's the reason the trail is what it is today. By the time she passed away at 85, she had walked something like 14,000 miles. That's more than halfway around the earth, Maya, all in her later years.
It really proves it's never too late to start your biggest adventure. What a legacy.
Right? Just a lady, a denim bag, and a lot of heart.
Well, I think I need to go for a walk now. Maybe just around the block for starters.
Same here. See you again soon, everyone.
Stay curious.